Organizing secretary of this workshop, learned professors, student friends, and ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I thank the management, the principal, and librarian for organizing this useful workshop on e-resources, medical resources. And you giving me a chance to spend my time in this fine occasion. Just before I have seen the emblem of this institution, the motto of this institution stands on it. It makes me happy to understand that goodwill leads to tolerance, the tolerance leads to service, the service leads to peace among society. The motto of this institution itself stands on to produce good citizens to the society. Nowadays, we are all living in an information age. In 1861 itself, the Russian educationist Mr. Mikhailov has coined the term information, which means knowledge. Knowledge is generated by research. It has been identified that there are three different eras in information generation. The discipline-oriented information era before World Wars. The problem-oriented information era during World Wars. The mission-oriented information era after World Wars. Nowadays, we are all speaking about the information explosion and the revolution. Due to the exponential growth of literature and information, which is now termed as information revolution, sometimes it leads to information pollution. What the principal has given the presidential address, the 8 years old boy, what he did, how to retrieve information from the web resources. Due to the exponential growth of literature, it leads to information pollution, which means sometimes the information superseded or polluted. The information centers and libraries are intermediaries between the information producers and the consumers. Whereas the information professionals like me and some participants, the librarians and the information specialists working in academic institutions, research organizations, and R&D development units, it's their moral duty to help the users to connect with the information. Nowadays, by work and concept, the nomenclature of librarians itself has been changed into information specialists. For information, after 1995, the web-based development is also an integral part of librarianship. Nowadays, in Western universities, they have redesigned their curriculum and created a new improvement faculty program. It is popularly called as 3T, which stands for teaching, technology, and teamwork. So, the information technology plays a vital role among not only in academic institutions but almost all research areas. Nowadays, we are all speaking about electronic resources. For information, there are billions of websites and billions of web pages are available on web. due to the exponential growth of networked information, they have regularly processed by some mechanism. They will be added into web. It's called search engines or human-powered directories. So search engine technology is one of the important and challenging areas before information specialists for data handling management. In print media, the bibliometric and the scientometric studies help us to measure the growth of literature, whereas in electronic resources it is not possible. In India, due to the poor telecommunication network system, the quality and the quantity of access to the digital information is questionable. Nowadays, there was a hot debate between the people, those who are making an argument or advocating on print media and electronic media. Print media versus electronic media. My professor, senior most professor, retired professor often made me comment about by using electronic resources. What Ganesan, you are always sitting before the computer, do this and that. If you are interested to read a book, you can lend it from the library and read it over a cup of coffee and anywhere. Is it possible before your internet? There are some disadvantages, a few disadvantages. For example, if you are having web server or domain at your end, you can put up any information as you like. But what is the real problem we have? There is no quality control over the web. The authenticity, the credibility acceptance is also in the digital resources will be problematic. Only few disadvantages. But there are a lot of advantages. If anyone of the scholar or an ordinary student can retrieve, collect any information on any of the topic in which he needs, he can collect a lot of information, hundred numbers of pages on a single topic within few seconds or minutes. But it is impossible before print media. I had a discussion with one of the leading personalities. Recently I invited an electronic resources librarian and my professor Edward from USA. He showed a demonstration the lectures to our students for a week. I had a fine discussion with him. In order to collect some information because of his vast experiences, I made an argument with him. Sir, all over the world at present, the book lovers, the book traders and publishers are still optimistic. The information disseminating function is dominated by print media. Professor Edward, what's your answer? He agreed. Because on information I like to pass this in this. According to the latest survey, in India, 365 universities, more than 16,500 colleges. Out of these, only 20% of the institutions have available electronic resources. And the latest survey indicates in India, among academics, 20% of them have availed electronic resources. They have availed the electronic resources. They have access to the information. One side, 20% or 10% of the people rich. The remaining, they have access to the information poor. This is popularly known as digital divide by digital resources management people. Digital divide. What is digital divide? There are some barriers behind this. Unfamiliar, lack of interest, aptitude and attitude. Sometimes the facilities are not existed at their end. Therefore, the digital resources management and the web content management are the two important areas, the emerging and the challenging areas before the information specialist at this time. For most of the resource persons nowadays, they used to retrieve information from their own websites. One information I received from the foreign professor last month. We are all thinking about the non-book materials, especially the storage media of the CDs now. Even some of the institutions have not put that part in this till time. Nearly 60% of the institutions in Tamil Nadu are also in India. The CD culture was obsolete. Even in USA, 1994 itself. According to this information, in 1964 itself, each and every house was having color TV in USA. In 1980, computer is one of the necessary electronic items at each and every house. Nowadays, they used to retrieve information from their own website, like international credit card for money. They have to retrieve their own information wherever they go all over the world. This type of development already existed. Not only this, in Western countries, there are many private information, commercial information marketing services. Whatever may be the topic, whatever may be the information we need or acquire, with the telecommunication network system existed at your end, you can consume such information from the informatics centers. It may be medicine or legal or whatever it may be. How much information have you consumed on basis of that, like electricity bills and telephone bills, the amount may be levied. This system is also slowly developed in metropolitan cities in India now. And also, some problems may be some traditional method of reading, writing, acquiring knowledge. The people sometimes, they stand on their own way. The main acquisition fault, the main demand and problem before using electronic resources is copyright material, the copyright matter. The copyright material can be easily copied down from the electronic resources. By that, the plagiarist may easily infringe upon the other's copyright. This is the main problem before the electronic resources. So, in this workshop, it's related with the medical resources. I am not competent in that area. Anyhow, as a safe guest of this workshop, I would like to say a few words on this. There are many number of websites and thousand number of web pages are internet related with the health information and medical literature. You know well. The medical information is must for everyone, for every walk of life. Even the term health encompasses not only curative, but also diagnostic, investigative, therapeutic, prognostic measures to maintain and regain our health. So this information plays a vital role among human beings all over the world. You know what? This is not new to you, Madras and the Medline. This is very common and familiar among medical world. Lot of websites, lot of literature available. Nowadays, we are all speaking about telemedicines. By using communication information technologies, telecommunication technologies, they provide medical information service and medical literature also. They are two-way in communications, but I am not an expert in this way. One center may be the medical centers staffed by experts, and another may be the satellite studios or stations by trained people or people those who are involved in the profession. It's brought to my knowledge that the NIC, the National Informatics Center, also has planned. It comes under Planning Commission, Government of India, to expose this, to introduce the telemedicine among rural areas. In developing country like India, the biggest, second biggest population in the world, having lot of problems: malnutrition, poor sanitation, poverty, drinking water, polluted environment. How to solve all these problems? There is a remarkable development for the past 2 decades in our country by using new technologies. And especially I like to say, the medical information plays a vital role in solving all these problems. So this workshop, I trust, will be highly useful to the people, not only to the medical students, not only to the librarians, and every one of the peoples. Because health information is must for all human beings. So, the librarians, especially, our role is tremendous before supplying of information. I would like to say, doctor's role for cure. Nurses and midwives' role for care. The politicians' role for policy formulation or formation. The administrators, head of the departments and managers, is the role for control. Whereas we the people, information specialists, the librarians, wherever we work, is our most responsibility to supply of information, right information, with the right people at the right time. By this I conclude my keynote address. Once again I thank you all. Thank you.
I request our founder, Padma Bhushan Dr. Jacob Cherian, to announce the inaugural address.
University and a lot of work he has done. I especially congratulate Mr. Ramesh Babu and the principal, bringing Vellore people over here, maybe he goes the rural part of the country, and speak on a subject which is very modern. He was so thrilled. Even though I am as ignorant as you are, as far as the subject is concerned, I appreciate the effort of bringing these great people in the field among us to share their knowledge with us, their experience. As you know, internet is a fastest communication available. You can communicate any text, any pictures, any sounds or videos through computers. Very quick passage of information.